Well, folks, I got a truck. Not just any truck. This is a 1999 Ford F-250 Super Duty with the legendary 7.3 Powerstroke. It is in fact the first year of the Super Duty. Why is this truck so great? Because it's the last of American work trucks. Back in a time when SUVs ruled the land of luxury, trucks were merely meant for work and nothing more.
Well, let me tell you what I think about the old Super Duty. That truck is a real piece of work. I tell you what, it's got a powerful diesel engine that can haul just about anything you need to tow, and a strong bed that can carry all your gear and supplies. Now, I'm not one for fancy bells and whistles, and this truck doesn't have any of that. But what it lacks in frills, it more than makes up for in reliability and durability. I can trust this truck to get me where I need to go and get the job done, no matter what. And let me tell you, when you're in the propane and propane accessories business like I am, you need a truck that you can depend on. The Super Duty is just that, a tough and dependable rig that's built to last. It's the kind of truck that I'm proud to own and use day in and day out.
Nowadays, a base model diesel might cost you anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000. This one, sticker price back in the day,
$24,000.
I got the tag to prove it.
These new trucks, I tell you what, they just ain't built like they used to be. All these fancy new gadgets and gizmos, they just ain't necessary. Give me a truck with a good old-fashioned engine and a sturdy frame any day, and don't even get me started on efficiency. Sure, these new trucks may get better mileage, but at what cost? They're not built to last like the old ones were, and the maintenance costs, forget about it. Sir, give me a truck that's Ford tough. Something that I can depend on day in and day out, no matter what. I don't need all these fancy new features. I just need something that can get the job done. And that's why these new trucks just don't cut it for me.
So you might be asking yourself, why did I buy a truck? Well, because I need to do truck things, right? I need to do things like go down to Home Depot and find staff there and tell them that I know more than them.
I know more than you.
All right.
Really, I need it to tow my car to the racetrack or haul off from the house or do various other things that truck people do. I picked this truck up on Facebook Marketplace for quite a steal. In the land of COVID, prices of trucks have gone up, it seems tenfold, but I found this one for a mere $7,000.
Now I got a beautiful car here for you. All I want is $7,000. Look at this bitch.
So let me give you a tour around, show you some modifications, the flaws on the truck, and what I think could be improved. Under the hood here, we've got our 7.3 Powerstroke, which replaced Ford's outgoing IDI 7.3. And believe it or not, they share nothing besides engine size. This is a completely different engine, and it is a workhorse. These are known to go well over 1 million miles when properly maintained, and that's good because this one has 388,000 miles on the original engine. Now I know you're thinking 388,000 sounds like a lot. The previous owner gave me a stack of paperwork showing maintenance history on this thing, and these Powerstrokes, when maintained, they seem to go forever. The weak point might be the 4R100 4-speed overdrive that comes standard in this truck. Fortunately, it was totally rebuilt with a precision torque converter, and it seems to be shifting just great for its age. Let's hope that thing holds up. From a 10-foot view, the truck does look pretty good, but we got some scratches and scrapes around the area. You know, some of the fenders. The hood here has got some chip paint and some surface rust. Nothing too bad. All the body gaps seem to line up pretty well. We've got some nice upgraded headlights here. I don't know where they're from. The previous owner said they're not cheap eBay headlights, and I think they look pretty good. We've got some switchback turn signals in here and LED headlights all around, and they are bright. Typical for Fords of this age, we've got some clear coat peel and another biff on the fender here. Down the side, we got some scratches and cracks in the paint. More the same with the clear coat. Looks like someone got it pretty good right here. And the only spot of rust happens to be in the bed right here. And it has gone through, not too bad. maybe I'll try my hand at shaping some metal and build a patch panel for this thing. I think that could be a good thing to try out. More paint back here is missing, and just, again, more scrapes and scratches, just little stuff all the way around the truck. Here's a nice look at that 4-inch straight pipe exhaust, and right next to that we got these freshly refinished excursion wheels with some pretty new Toyo open country tires, and that is nice because tires get expensive on these big trucks. Towards the back here, somebody might have backed into something here because the bumper is a little tweaked up and we got more little dings and dents in the back of the truck. But overall, the body is very straight. I'm pretty happy with it for the price I paid. All the body lines on it look really, really good, and you can tell this thing has not been in an accident before. Underneath the truck, you can see this thing is absolutely spotless. Not a spot of rust down here, and plenty of new components and bushings to help this thing ride pretty good on the road. Out back here, the previous owner did say he put some 2-inch drop shackles on it, and I think it does help the look, being that this is a 2-wheel drive truck. We'd hate to have that reverse Carolina squat going on. That's never a good look. Now, while the 7.3 in factory form has never been a powerhouse, this one has been outfitted with a few tasteful mods, like some shiny eBay charge pipes, a 4-inch MBRP exhaust, a Riff Raff Diesel Donaldson intake setup, and a boost fooler from Riff Raff as well. Managing all that power is our Power Hungry Performance Hydra, tuned by Jelly Built Performance. If you know anything about Powerstrokes, you know the name Brian Jellick, and that is one of the best Powerstroke tuners in the game. And so this has got their basic package, which includes the exhaust, intake, and the tune, which brings us somewhere up from 250 to about 325 horsepower at the rear wheels. And to be honest, the power does feel pretty adequate and the truck sounds great. Let me get you a listen to this thing real quick. Well, let's get some quick driving impressions here. So there was a few problems with the truck whenever I first got it. It had kind of a hard start issue and a problem with the battery wanting to die overnight, or so it seemed. The truck would have a really hard time cranking up in the morning. And then the other major issue that I had was the AC. The AC was not blowing cold. So a little bit of investigation found that whoever did the battery cables or the battery job last was really not very good at their job, and they left some stuff loose. So a little bit of tightening, some new battery terminals, and we are good to go on that. With the AC, unfortunately, this is a reshoot, folks. I had recorded the entire intro video for this truck, as well as an entire AC repair video, and both of those files got corrupted whenever I moved them from my GoPro to the computer. So as we speak, I have since fixed the AC. Other things I'd like to fix on the vehicle myself: I want to try my hand at some body work. I'd like to fix some of the dings and dents, see if I can do some PDR, do a patch job on that hole in the bed of the truck, and then ultimately I want to work towards doing paint work myself on this thing and see how it turns out. Sorry folks, it's getting a little dark out right now, and I don't want you just to be staring at me in some darkness. I'd like to see my beautiful face. So yeah, I want to do some PDR work, some rust repair, and some paint work, and see what I can do to bring this truck back to its former glory and have this thing looking like a 10 out of 10. Well, what more is there to say? Oh, actually, I got a couple things I got to take care of first. Hold on.